Hey Chelsea fans! Let's go to another exclusive Chelsea news video. Before that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button to stay updated on all the news about your beloved club. Reece James, one of Chelsea's most promising academy graduates, has always been regarded as a rare talent in English football. Since his debut, the 23-year-old quickly made a name for himself, becoming an England international, a Champions League winner, and, at such a young age, taking on the captain's armband at Chelsea. Expectations were high that he would be a regular fixture in the starting lineup, a defensive cornerstone, and that his career would continue its upward trajectory without significant setbacks. However, reality has proven different, as James has faced a series of physical setbacks that have disrupted his playing time. After starting 4 of Chelsea's recent matches, including 2 full 90-minute games, James suffered yet another tendon injury, halting his run of appearances. Manager Enzo Maresca was quick to reassure that the injury would be a short-term absence, promising the player's return soon. Yet, this reassurance does little to calm the growing concern among fans. James, who has spent more time on the sidelines than on the pitch in recent years, has become something of an unknown for supporters, who fear that yet another long-term injury could derail his career. The anxiety among Chelsea and England fans intensified after James shared a cryptic message on social media about the tough period he is going through. "Another challenge ahead," wrote the player, adding that despite the setbacks, he intends to overcome all odds and emerge victorious. This message reflects James' emotional state, as he remains determined to push through adversity. However, the repeated nature of his injuries has sparked a genuine concern that he may never return to the level of form that saw him rise to prominence. James' recent injury record is concerning. Since the start of the 2022-23 season, Chelsea has played 87 Premier League matches, yet James has appeared in just 30, starting in only 22. These figures highlight how much time the defender has spent unavailable due to physical problems. For a player whose game relies heavily on speed and powerful bursts of energy, these recurring injuries are a major concern, as they undermine the core of his playing style. With each new injury, doubts grow over his ability to return to the high level of performance he once displayed in his promising but brief career. While there is hope that James will recover swiftly and return to being a regular presence at Chelsea, the fear that he will continue to struggle with injuries that limit his ability to perform has never been more real. His situation is one that many had anticipated, but the frustration with the persistence of his injuries is palpable. James' potential is undeniable, and figures such as England's right-back Kyle Walker have hailed him as the best in his position in the world. However, the lingering question remains whether James will be able to overcome his physical challenges and return to being the dominant player everyone knows he can be. Recent rumours suggest that Erling Haaland, Manchester City's star, has caused quite a stir in English football with a provocative remark aimed at Chelsea. In an interview that quickly went viral on social media, Haaland allegedly claimed that, in terms of history, Chelsea is far behind Manchester City. His statement has sparked a firestorm, not only among fans of both clubs but also ignited heated debates within the football community. With Chelsea's rich history of Premier League titles and Champions League victories, Haaland's words have been interpreted by many as a bold attempt to assert City's growing dominance, further intensifying the rivalry ahead of their next clash. Behind the scenes at Stamford Bridge, there is growing discontent with Haaland's comments. While Chelsea's management and players recognise the nature of football rivalries, many feel that the statement undermines the club's achievements over the years. Sources close to Chelsea reveal that the club's leadership is using Haaland's words as motivation to rally the team, aiming to prove that Chelsea's legacy, while not as recent as City's rise, still holds significant value. The anticipation now is to see how this war of words will manifest on the pitch in their upcoming encounters. Haaland's alleged comment has only fueled the already intense rivalry between Manchester City and Chelsea, 2 of the top clubs in the Premier League. While City's meteoric rise under Pep Guardiola has placed them at the pinnacle of English football, Chelsea's long-standing tradition of success cannot be overlooked. The statement has sparked widespread discussion, with some arguing that Haaland, in his youthful confidence, may have underestimated Chelsea's history and the club's ability to bounce back from adversity. Others view it as a clever tactic to provoke the Blues, using psychological games to unsettle them. Regardless of the intent, Haaland's words have undoubtedly heightened the anticipation for their next encounter, with both sides now eager to prove who truly stands at the top of English football. Before we continue, we ask you to like the video and turn on channel notifications so you don't miss any exclusive Chelsea updates. Continuing on. Erling Haaland's alleged comment, suggesting that Chelsea is far behind Manchester City in terms of history, has had a significant impact on the football world, with many questioning what could have motivated such a bold statement from the City striker. The remark comes at a time when City's dominance in English football is undeniable, having won numerous titles under Pep Guardiola's leadership. Haaland, fresh off a record-breaking season, may have felt the need to assert City's superiority, especially given the club's meteoric rise in recent years. In contrast, Chelsea, despite its glorious past with multiple Premier League titles and European victories, has faced turbulence in recent seasons. Haaland's words, whether a slip of the tongue or a calculated provocation, seem aimed at highlighting City's current ascent, directly challenging the legacy of the Blues. For Enzo Maresca, Chelsea's manager, Haaland's supposed comments could be the perfect motivational tool to galvanize his team for their upcoming competitions. With the tension rising between the two sides, Maresca could use Haaland's taunt as a rallying cry, reminding his players of the club's deep-rooted and enduring success. Chelsea is no stranger to adversity, and Maresca understands that his squad can use such external provocations to fuel their desire to prove themselves. Chelsea has always thrived under pressure, and a challenge to their history may be just the spark they need. As Haaland's alleged comment continues to reverberate through the football world, the question on every Chelsea fan's mind is, how do we respond to this provocation? Does it feel like a challenge that should be met head-on, or is it simply the latest in a long line of mind games from Manchester City? For years, Chelsea has been one of the most successful clubs in England, with a legacy that includes Premier League titles, FA Cups, and, of course, the Champions League. To suggest that Chelsea is far behind City in terms of history seems, for many, a direct affront to that rich legacy. But the real question is whether this comment will serve as fuel for the Blues to reignite their form, or if it's just another distraction that threatens to derail their progress. Chelsea fans, what's your take? Do you feel this is an insult to the club's history, or is it simply the fire you need to prove the world wrong? The rivalry between Manchester City and Chelsea has always been intense, but Haaland's alleged remarks have undoubtedly raised the stakes. For Chelsea supporters, this is more than just a comment, it's a challenge to the very heart of what the club represents. City may have been the dominant force in recent years, but Chelsea's resilience and ability to rise to the occasion when under pressure is legendary. With every triumph, the Blues have proven that their history cannot be defined by a few seasons of dominance. So, do Haaland's words stir up a sense of injustice, or does it serve as a reminder that Chelsea is a club that thrives when its back is against the wall? As supporters, how do you choose to channel this energy, into frustration or into a performance that speaks louder than words? The real question now is, how will Chelsea respond on the pitch? Haaland may have provoked the Blues, but Chelsea fans know that their club has always been at its best when fighting back against the odds. Enzo Maresca, the manager, has a deep understanding of the mental side of football, and he will undoubtedly use this moment to galvanize his players. This could be the perfect opportunity to remind the team of the power of their history and the pride that comes with wearing the Chelsea shirt. The Blues have been here before, underdogs in some situations, champions in others. Will Haaland's remarks spark the motivation Chelsea needs to reclaim their place at the top, or will they serve as a reminder of just how deep the rivalry runs? Chelsea supporters, what do you think? Will this moment inspire your team to greatness, or will it be another chapter in the ongoing battle of words? Your voice matters now more than ever. How will you respond to Haaland's challenge? We bring updated Chelsea news every day. Subscribe to our channel and give us a like to keep receiving exclusive updates. Also, share your thoughts on this news in the comments, as it's crucial for Chelsea. See you in the next video.